Throughout time, there has been a multitude of amazing athletes that continually amaze us with how well they play their specific sport. When we think of the greatest athletes of all time, we often think of athletes that completely dominated their sports, such as Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps, and other fantastic athletes of that caliber. But I believe that when it comes down to the argument of greatest athlete of all time, you have to consider an athlete that not only contended in one sport, but multiple sports. When I think of the greatest overall athlete of all time, I think of Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson, born Vincent Edward Jackson, was a multi-sport professional athlete that played football in the NFL as a running back for the Oakland Raiders, played baseball in the MLB for the Kansas City Royals, Chicago White Sox, and the California Angels as an outfielder, and was also a track star for his high school and collegiate track and field teams. Bo Jackson, standing at 6'1" and weighing 211 pounds, was a natural athlete with an amazing work ethic. While still in high school, Bo was recruited by the New York Yankees to play in the MLB, but decided to instead attend Auburn University, where he played baseball, football, and ran track. While playing for Auburn on a football scholarship, Bo was named an All-American running back twice, in 1983 and in 1985. In 1985, Bo would also be named SEC Player of the Year and awarded the Heisman Trophy Award, which is an award given to the best college football player in the NCAA. He earned this award after a great season of playing running back for the Auburn Tigers, scoring 17 touchdowns and rushing for 1,786 yards. In 1986, Bo was selected as the first overall pick in the NFL draft to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but decided not to play for them because of personal issues he had with the team regarding him furthering his baseball career. Instead, he signed with the Kansas City Royals, who had drafted him in the fourth round of the MLB draft. Bo began his paid athletic career playing 53 games in the minor leagues and then was brought up to the majors to play with the Royals. While beginning his Major League Baseball career, Bo was able to rejoin the NFL draft and was drafted by the Los Angeles Raiders, beginning his legendary professional dual sporting career. In 1989, after an impressive start to his MLB season of 21 home runs and 59 RBIs, he was selected to play on the American League All-Star team. At the All-Star game, Bo had a great game in which he crushed a 450-yard home run straight to center field and finished the game 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. This performance earned Bo All-Star MVP honors and went down in baseball history as one of the most memorable All-Star games of all time. 1 year later, in 1990, after an amazing start to his NFL season as a running back for the Oakland Raiders, Bo was selected to play on the American League Pro Bowl team, making him the first person to ever be an All-Star in 2 major sports. Bo's speed and large, strong frame made him a nightmare for defenders on the football field and a liability for pitchers when up to bat or even on base. In his best season, Bo stole 27 bases on 33 attempts, a truly crazy statistic showing pure speed and baseball IQ. Bo's amazing athletic ability to run gave him a leg up on other athletes in track and field, football, and baseball. When Bo was at the NFL Combine in 1986, he ran the fastest 40-yard dash in NFL history. Bo ran a crazy time of 4.13 seconds hand-timed, which is almost an entire tenth of a second faster than the now modern-day record of 4.22 electronically timed, set by John Ross in 2017. This speed allowed Bo to win 2 Alabama State High School 100-meter dash titles and 2 decathlon titles without competing in the last event, the 1,500-meter run, because he didn't like running distance. Some people debate to this day on whether or not he could have broken the world record in the decathlon if he had chosen to run in the Olympics instead of pursuing his baseball and football careers. Bo was not only an amazing athlete with his legs, but his arms too. In 1985, an LA Times article was released stating that Bo was able to bench press up to 400 pounds without being an avid lifter. Throughout high school, Bo was said to have thrown many no-hitters for his high school baseball team, and that he was even able to clock a pitch up to 90 miles per hour. Bleacher Report did a ranking of the 25 best outfield arms in MLB history, and Bo was named number 24 on the list. In his 8 years playing, Bo racked up an impressive 49 assists. Not only was he a great fielder, but he was also a great hitter. In his best season, Bo hit 32 home runs and had 105 RBIs. Over his entire career, he hit 141 home runs and had 415 RBIs. Sadly, in 1991 in an NFL game against the Cincinnati Bengals, Bo suffered a career-ending hip injury and was no longer able to play football. That same year, he underwent a hip replacement and was able to continue playing baseball for another 2 years, but was never able to play at the same high level as before. Even with his athletic career being cut so short, he was able to play at the highest level of three major sports and was even able to become an all-star in two of them. He made a massive name for himself and earned many notable achievements over his time playing, and I believe that everyone should consider him when debating about who is the greatest overall athlete of all time.